lot of people think that I started the band because I have a control issue, control the band, but I did not start the band. Doink, who was in a band with me called Psychotic Reaction, he left Psychotic Reaction because of my controlling ways. And then he had this big notion of wanting to have a three-piece power pop punk band.
Gas is a way of life. It's a lifestyle. It's how we choose to live. Why not just transfer that over? Start a riot in sight.
There have been a number of times we've been banned and asked, please don't come here again, or almost got in a fight with the sound guy at the end of the show.
Literally setting up and going, okay, that's it, tear down, like, didn't even get to hit nothing.
Doink had a very strong determination to play the Combo in Toronto, which is legendary. The Rolling Stones always used that as a rehearsal place, recorded a live thing there. It was just this legendary club, and Doink, to his credit, was on the phone every single day trying to get us to play there. After months of doing this, he got through to this guy named William New, who booked Monday nights, and it was known as Elvis Mondays. And it would be a Monday night, 8 bands would play. You know, it'd be new, upcoming, fresh bands that, just wanted to play Monday night and showcase. And so he got the gig, and I remember this like it was yesterday. He called me on the phone. He said, "Hey, I got the gig for Combo. Come on down to the rehearsal room." I'm like, okay. So I met him at the rehearsal room, and he goes, "I got good news and bad news." I'm like, okay. He's like, good news is we got the Combo. I'm like, okay. Bad news, I just fired Dave. And I'm like, what are we going to do without a bass player? He's like, well, maybe we'll just go the two of us. Me, I'm going, you can't just have a bass and a guitar player. It can't be done. Little I know, we could have been the Black Keys, of the mid-90s. And then maybe a week later, Alex Scouten called me and somehow found out that we needed a bass player. Came down, rehearsed for 3 days. And we went up and played the Combo, and it was arguably probably one of the greatest shows we've ever done, because it was just, there were people there, and they wanted to see bands.
Like, I'm running through Columbus, New York, Detroit, I don't know, but it just seems like Hamilton, man, was just, I don't know, man. Everybody was into it.
Hamilton was a very, very good place to play. I gotta say, my favorite show is probably playing CBGB's. Because I think the whole experience was the best. We gathered up all our gear into a van, drove to the airport, packed up all our stuff, flew out there, got a rental car, drove the streets of New York. It was just fun, and then we got blacklisted at the CBGB's, which kind of follows us where we go.
CBGB's, punk rock, you break some microphone in your band, you're in a black book, you're never going to play here again. What? What? It doesn't sound very punk rock to me at all.
Flip got the matching shirts. He found the red shirts with the flames on it, and that's kind of ironic because he finds the shirts and brings this whole thing back, like, we should match, like, we should wear these. And he's the one that hated wearing the shirts to begin with, the matching suits and everything to begin with. So
I thought they were uncomfortable and hot and sweaty.
That's it.
That's it.
You put a pair of pants in a shirt. Like, what's the difference? Throw a pair of suit pants or jeans? Like, come on.
I wouldn't wash them for periods of time, and then suit back up again. And, you know, I had an odor.
Mom and Dad didn't give a damn, so they left me here to die. Broken hopes and a shitty couch and a car that wouldn't drive. I'm alone almost every day as star strikes in my eyes. All my friends have someone to love, well I did until you walk on by. Stop telling me all your dreams, stop telling me all your lies.
Every single time this band went into the recording studio, every single time it was a train wreck. By the time by the time we'd be ready for the studio, somebody has quit. Somebody's in a fight with me about something. Liberty Blues was just me and Spaz. You think you're seeing a full band or hearing a full band there, but it was just the two of us that recorded that album. And we've come close to, we've had 3 close encounters with record deals too. We've shot ourselves in the foot on those deals.
I think we're our own worst enemies. Honestly. I think we're our own worst enemies. I don't think, maybe we could have gotten bigger than we did without imploding.
I don't know what the goal really would have been. Commercial success and tour the world.
Don't you think I'm insane? Don't you think I'm crazy? The sky opened up into outer space. Would you call me a slacker to my face? Mister, won't you help me please? Life has got me down on my knees. Mister, won't you help me please? Open wounds, well, it's all that bleeds.
The end of the band had been coming for a while. I think most of us were just kind of wasn't having fun anymore, you know. After you go through so many members over and over and over again, and it's like starting over again every time that you got a new guy in the band, it just stopped becoming fun. And our very last show as a full band, we opened up for Electric Frankenstein in Montreal. We were just kind of like, I think everybody had it with each other. Everybody was just tired of dealing with each other, you know. And it wasn't a hatred thing. We didn't hate each other. We were just tired of each other, you know, because everybody got their own bullshit. You know, people are telling you how great you are, and you know, you guys should be playing bigger and playing this and doing this, and you can't get anywhere. It gets a little discouraging for everybody. Everybody gets a little, you know. And then once that starts happening, you start, you know, turning on each other.
Music's tribal, it's rock and roll, it's punk rock, it's just, you're there for a good time. I mean, I'm not sitting at my grandma's house, I'm just emoting, I'm just having fun. This is how I have fun, this is how I grew up. I mean, what are you doing up there? This is rock and roll, man. I mean, this isn't brain surgery.